It's a pretty sweet perk right there. Hex Ruin. Make it actually harder to do the generators. That could be pretty brutal. Especially when you're like me and you have a hard time doing the generators already. Well, alright. Let's do this. Packaged coffee. HTSD Hirsch. HTSD Kobe 24. And Happy Chef Will rolling out to be survivors. We're gonna make it. Wonder what map we'll get. I wonder what killer it'll be in our ongoing Dead by Daylight saga of Dead by Daylight. Wanna live. Pretty excited for looking at Destiny 2 next week. That's going to be pretty cool. Little Destiny 2-age. I never really got into the first Destiny. You know, like when I started playing it, it had already been out for like probably a year and a half. So, you know, most of my friends were just like, all right, jump in, dude, we're going to carry you. And like, you know, we're going to go take these guys on and these guys. And they knew how to like fight everybody and like how to like run through areas and stuff. And I was pretty useless on it. So I'm looking forward to getting into Destiny 2 this time because it seems like a pretty cool game, you know. I know a lot of people like it. A lot of people are big fans of it. So definitely going to check it out in the coming months. I believe it releases September 2nd. But they are going to do an open beta on July 19th, as far as I know. So if we can broadcast it, we totally will. We totally will. Alright, let me get the old iPad set up here. Here we go. Let's survive. Let's make it, Sarge. I hate when I start out on this and I'm like disorientated. I don't know where I'm at. Man, these killers are getting good on this game too. It's getting tougher and tougher to survive, man. Really got to have a good team. Oh, we got the Wraith. Let's go ahead and drop a little ways back. Looks like he's after somebody somewhere else though, so we'll start repairing, because getting 2 of these generators up is as crucial as all cruciality. It's the crucible. No, don't limp over to me, teammate. Stay over there if you're wounded. Alright, making our skill checks solid today. Making our skill checks, checking them twice. Hoping that the Wraith don't come over here and kill us. Wraithy Claus is coming to kill Chef. Wanna live. It's so crucial though. I mean, like, if you get 2 of these generators going, try to give this guy a heal. Come on, let me heal you, buddy. Alright. He doesn't want to be healed immediately. He's going straight for the generator. Maybe he'll let me heal him afterwards. Dr. Chef is in the house. The Chef Boyardee. Alright. Not good. Where did he go? Come back, teammate. I will heal you. I lost visual on him. Well, I will try to heal him in the future. Oh no, that might be him. Thought I saw the Wraith over there. No. I'm great, Toxic. Thanks for asking, bud. I'm groovy, man. How about yourself, buddy? How you doing, Toxic? Life is good on my end. I have 0 complaints. I'm not really a big complainer, you know? Like, I pretty much just enjoy life and... Uh-oh. That's a shame. Alright. See what we can do. This could cost us our wellness meter. You can't really tell with the Wraith. If he's cloaked, he could be sitting right there. But the code of the Rescue Dawn. Rescue Rangers! Haha, he cloaked himself twice. I'm gonna try to run interference for the guy. I'm running interference for you, teammate. Live. Live to win till you die. And remember, Chef saved your life. I'm the best teammate ever. I'm like super teammate califragilisticexpialidocious. Look at that. That is a teammate. Brian Mums, hello, buddy. That is how you do it right there. Not only did I pull him off the hook, but I ran interference for him. Alright, now I think this Wraith is somewhere right in this vicinity. Cloaked. But you can't tell by your heartbeat monitor with the Wraith, so he's a tricky. He's a tricky fellow, but he can't attack you while he's cloaked either. So there's a little nope. He's over there beating up somebody else. We got to get at least another generator up to get this hatch appearing. So let's try to get this thing working. Yesterday, the last game we played, we went through the hatch to escape. We escaped. We made it. Fing Ming's now level 26 or level 21. I was playing this game last night, dude. It was so much fun. I love this game, dude. Dead by Daylight is a solid experience. I had a couple beers last night playing it. It was pretty fun, man. I was like, woo, what's up, Wraithy? I'm moonwalking. Then I played as a killer a few times last night and just like wiped everybody out all fast. I think I'm going to stick with this generator for now and give one of the other guys a chance to save him because we have to get at least, well, we got 2 of them up really, so somebody else has got a generator. So I guess, but I'm still going to stick with this one. That'll put us at, we only need 1 more. And then we have a good chance of all getting out of here maybe if we can get him off the hook. Let's see. Yes, agreed. Agreed, B. This game is awesome. Alright, so there we go. We got another Jenny, but now we got a guy Slash somewhere. I'm going for this guy. I've already pulled one guy off the hook and shaked and baked, but, you know, that's what this game's about, trying to save somebody. Maybe I can get him chasing me and the other guy can save the guy. Save him, Timmy! Oh, he went back and got that guy. Nobody... Oh, it's a butcher fest. Everybody went down trying to save Bob. And that's where, like, you almost got to kind of be like, you know what? Billy's not going to make it, man. There can only be one type thing. All right, but this gives us... Oh, damn, if that hook wasn't over there, we'd have a good chance. But because that hook's right there, we're probably kiboshed. I don't think we'll be able to make it before he gets us to the hook. Come on, shake it, shake it, shake it. Oh. Still, he's got to tend to his other victims. Maybe we can pull ourselves off this hook and make a break for it. There's a small chance. Not looking too good now. Not looking too good now. And the one guy left, so everybody's done for. We're all gated bait. Well, that was a good try. One guy made it. One guy said, I know better. I'm gonna live. I'm not gonna be an altruistic nobleman like Chef and try to save everybody. But I have no regrets. And that's what Dead by Daylight's all about. You know, you try to either save your team or you escape and live another day, man. If put in that situation, I would probably try to save them again. I probably would. You know, sometimes, like, if they're taken down to the basement, and it also depends on the villain. Like, if it's the hillbilly in the basement, I mean, that sounds like pretty cliche, but if it's the hillbilly in the basement, yeah, it's pretty tough to save him, dude, because he can just, like, rev up his saw and be like, wah, wah, wah. I tried. Not to wonder why, but to do and try. Oh, or maybe do and die. Or maybe do and die. Well, now. That was pretty fast. Alright. Lost my little medical kit I had. Man, I'm no longer Dr. Feng Ming Chef. I had a med kit. If you die and you have any equipment with you, you lose it. So, like, I only use equipment I find on the map. Like, I don't take nothing with me. Some of the best teams I've encountered, though, you can tell, like, they'll all start and they'll all have, like, purple flashlights or med kits or toolboxes. And they do pretty damn good. You know, they run interference for each other. They use those high-powered flashlights with add-ons and stuff that can really disorientate the killer. I mean, literally just blind them out for a couple seconds. What I've noticed with the flashlight is you never want to use the flashlight like just you versus the killer. But if the killer has somebody on his shoulder, you have a good chance of slowing the killer down for a little bit and letting that person shake off there. Blue Nose, hello, sir. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. They got awesome. Hey, Blue Nose, that's you on Facebook, huh? The one and only Jeffrey? I thought that was you. I wasn't sure because I thought maybe you got your Facebook back. I was like, is Blue Nose on Facebook now? Yay! Guys, if you go on my Facebook, dude, you can see like me eating some live scallop and stuff from Japan yesterday with some shisho pepper. Oh, man, a little ponzu sauce. It was pretty rad, dude. My chef was like, yeah, we got it in, man. It's like, you know, it's pretty rare we get it. And I was like, live scallop me. I also ate some giant clam, too, which was very different. It wasn't bad. It was the texture of almost like, well, it's hard to describe. It was like eating the ocean, but a little bit like tough for my taste, you know. I think with that dish, that's a tough one. You're really gonna have to cut the clam thin, super thin, and so the slices were a little too thick for my liking. It's kind of like I'm chewing on a bicycle tire. But pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, Blue Nose, we're connected. Yeah. You're my boy, Blue, and now you're my Facebook man. All right, Fing. Let us live to win. We're going to make it this time. We're not going to die. We're going to make it. Oh, somebody's already getting sliced. Not good. We don't like to see a teammate chop that quick. All right, we're going to go with our same old game plan that we've been kind of working on to get at least 2 generators up and run. Uh-oh. Heard the heartbeat for a second. Oh, one teammate's already down. Shake free, teammate. Shake it. Shake it like a milkshake. Do it. Oh, that teammate's on the hook. Now we got an agonizing decision. Do we go for him? Or do we fix this generator? I should know better. See what kind of killer we got, though. Whether it's going to be like a killer that's going to give us a sporting chance, or is he going to be one that just mother hens and sits on top of the victim? Ooh, we got a little latency in here, too. It's the trapper. Run, my sister, run! I'll run interference for you. Look at me, killer face! It's me, Chef Dolph, the noble. Alright, hopefully my teammate can shake and bake. The only time the latency gets kind of choppy is if the killer's got like a meh connection, which is sometimes tough. Looks like this player's got a little skip to it. Skip to the loo, my darling. Alright, one generator up. Getting better at making those skill checks. Now watch, I'll miss the next 10 skill checks. Or I'll make them. I try not to run too much anymore on this, unless I absolutely have to. Because when you run, you make kind of like a trail for the killer to follow you home like breadcrumbs. Or to follow you to Chef. Follow my teammate's trail right to me, man. Grr, grr. That's why running is not the best option, if possible. Oh, this latency is going to get me killed. Stunned him! Yeah! He wants to chop me so bad. He wants to chop me. He's like, I'm gonna chop you. What's your favorite show, Chef? Chop? Oh. Well, between the latency and my teammate leading the killer right to me. Oh, see how they're trying to shine him with a light on him? That's pretty awesome. At least they're trying to do that. That makes up a little bit for the latency of... Oh, nice. She's going to go for the grab while he's setting a trap. That's a good time to grab a person, too, I've noticed. Oh, he came around on the other side. What happened to all the color just now? How come I didn't die? Now the color's back. Weird. I'm looking forward to actually getting out of this game. This killer's connection's way too shitty for me. His connection is poopy. System change Beck Obama. Just looking at the teammate's name so that when I check his name, I never play with this guy again because of his shitty connection. I kind of think that's one of the things they should do with this game is not let a guy with a bad connection be the host. Because you always got to connect to them, and then it's like extra unfair. I'm just going to take the Kabasha name. That sucks. That is a shame. And you know, most of the time, I mean, you can just see like the color going out of the screen and stuff. Most of the time it runs pretty nice. But every once in a while, you know, I'm here on the west coast of California. It's like, hey, connect with somebody in Iceland. Don't you want a game with Australia? And like, normally I don't mind gaming with Australia or Iceland, but when they're the host, it cannot sometimes be the funnest experience. Alright, so I want to see this guy's name here. So the killer is Nightmare Tear. Nightmare Tear, huh? We're going to give a thumbs down on that one. Report Nightmare Tear. No, none of those. No. It's a little too much latency for me. Have to look it up. Oh, that's an American with a terrible connection. He's from Charlotte. Boo! Nightmare Tear, your connection is terrible. I'd like to see a patch on that where, like, if you're not running at a certain speed, you can't be host. I don't think the game devs would want to do it, though, because then it would limit the amount of people they could probably, like, host and play as the killer and stuff. But I gotta say, the experience of the game drops to, like, a when it's laggy. When it's a laggy experience. When it's a laggy experience, it's not as much fun. And that's just my opinion. Some people are like, yay, laggy experiences are the best. Not me, I'm like, meh. I will take on the job of the host killer. Killer of hostness. Hostage killer. The host with the most. Ooh. Go to the blood web and spend money. What's this? What's this? What's this? Thrill of the Hunt, uncommon perk. Interesting. You know, Blue Nose, I'm right there with you, brother. Time to kill. Kill! You know, I would say, though, that is pretty much, you know, like a one or two game experience probably every time I play. Like, usually this thing runs pretty damn smooth and we connect pretty damn good. But, you know, that's the whole age-old thing, you know, 300 megs of internet here, high speed, and, like, you know, it's not everybody does that, you know. So hopefully that's one of the things we like seeing broadband, like, you know, increasing around the world and stuff like that. So it definitely, you know, lets everybody game pretty equally. I'm a big fan of when the companies have dedicated servers. Yeah, I think that's always a good investment for the companies to have a successful game, especially multiplayer. Because peer-to-peer and multiplayer could run into issues with latency and stuff like that. But you know, it is what it is. I always like to say it's Ghost in the Wires or Aurora Borealis or something. And yes, I know Aurora Borealis is the technical name for the Northern Lights, but I think it's cool. I talk about it a lot. Years ago, I was probably about 17. I got this job painting houses after school with this painter named Mike. And one day the homeowner was talking to him about an area where when we had been spraying the paint had got a little thin, and basically you could see it. And so the owner's like, yeah, it doesn't look right there. And Mike, being a kind of crafty guy, goes, oh, that's just Aurora Borealis. And I have remembered that for 21 years now. I'd say that. Oh, man. Had a pretty scary experience yesterday on the way home on the freeway. My front brake pad failed, dude, which was pretty rad. I was driving in my truck, and all of a sudden I had like metal on metal with like sparks and stuff. It was pretty intense. Got to get the truck in the shop tomorrow and see what that's all about. I was pulling like a really heavy boat not too long ago, so I'm wondering if maybe that had something to do with it. Or just maybe the last time I had it in the shop, because I had to take it in the shop and they had to drop the gas tank to do a replacement part so I could pass the smog on it. Not sure, but yep, it was scary, dude. I was like, it was like that grinded metal. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to die. Luckily, we had two good brakes in the rear. What up, Craze Michigan fan? How the hell are you, sir? I was just talking about my brakes failing. It was not the funnest experience. Especially on California freeways when you're doing 75 and all of a sudden the entire freeway stops. Yesterday, probably about a half mile ahead of me, two cars changed lanes into each other, so it just did a full lockup, man. We had to do a full lockup. It was pretty gnarly. It was pretty gnar. Alright, let the hunt begin. Gonna chop me up some victims and hang them on the meat hook. Oh, I hear somebody working on this one. No, sneaky McHeidi. Oh, one of them got caught in my first trap I put down. Oh, this guy just disconnected as soon as I got him. I only have one victim to go after. Man. That's a shame. That's a shame. Slapped with celery? No! You know what's funny? I love celery. Celery is delicious. I'm a big celery fan myself. Go ahead and end this one. It's kind of boring just hunting one person. It's one thing if you've killed three, but three people disconnected and left me with one, so I'm kind of like, meh. Ooh. Ooh, celery with crunchy peanut butter. You know what else you could do with that? You could top it with a little honey, dude. Little honey, my man. A little honey. The honey. Yeah, but crunchy peanut butter, that's good stuff, man. I like open-faced on whole wheat bread, like peanut butter and honey and sliced banana sandwich, man. Oh, that is good. Especially with like a really ripe banana, so it's got like that natural sweetness in there and stuff's a little bit soft. Tasty. Alright, well, let's give this another college try here. The old try again maneuver. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love celery. And celery salt is really interesting product. Like, the antioxidants and stuff in it are pretty interesting. I think my favorite of all those, though, is onion. Dude, I love onion. And like, so many people I know hate onions, or so many people I know love onions, but they can't have them because they're either married or their girlfriend don't like onion, and that's understandable. But oh, if you're a single guy like me, oh. And dude, I like I love onions. Like if I go to like a restaurant and they're like, yeah, it comes with onion, I'm like, yes. An old juicy cheeseburger with some onion on there, pickles, lettuce, tomato, basically the works. Oh yeah, I love tomatoes too, man. Oh yeah, you know how I do that, Craig, is again like an open face sandwich. I've never had peanut butter and cheddar before. That's a pretty interesting combo. That's pretty interesting. I love cheese. I'm a cheeseaholic, dude. Like, I mean, I don't think I've ever encountered a cheese I didn't like, dude. Like, people are like, what about Limburger? It smells like feet. Yeah, but it tastes great. Oh man. I think probably my favorite is a good blue. Like English Stilton is amazing. It's hard to get here in the States. I hear you, brother. Oh God, you guys are talking my language, dude. And you know what's funny is that's what I always use in my coleslaw too. I like to use like a Savoy cabbage, but then have the red onion really finely sliced. That's the other thing about onion. I like to really finely slice it. You can give me as much finely sliced onion as you want. Thick onion, but I like to slice it so thin that you could read a newspaper on the other side of it and then just really stack it up. Or caramelize it. Caramelized onion too. Delicious. I don't really think there's a vegetable I don't like. When I was a kid, I wouldn't eat beets. Like, they just look like raw hearts to me and stuff. But nowadays, I love beets. But I like to grate them. If I'm eating them raw, I like to run them through a grater. Or a mandolin, cut them really thin. My dad is a beetaholic, dude. He likes beets roasted. He likes beets raw. I like them raw. I'm not too fond of them when they're roasted. But pretty much any vegetable I love. Kryptonite for me would be like durian. Not a big durian fan. Stun your wraith. Yeah, I'll take that. Try to sneak up on Chef Big Willie. Failed. Uh-oh. Sounds like he's sticking with me. Run, Fing, run! Run, Fing Ming, run, girl, run. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, Brussels sprouts. I love them. You know, it's funny is I know so many people that hate them, and I love Brussels sprouts. I like to roast them and toss them with like a really nice balsamic vinegar. Oh my God, you are talking my language right there. Really nice balsamic. Maybe grate some aged Parmesan. Oh yeah, you guys are making me hungry. I got some steaks in there today. I'm going to try to get my dad to grill them. Grill those steaks. It's funny, if you ever go to the supermarket and you're a guy, you're probably like me and you go in the morning. I was in the supermarket this morning on a Sunday, and, you know, there were some female workers in there, but everybody's shopping was like a single guy. It was pretty funny. All the shoppers were single men. Ooh, that perk just saved my bacon. What's up, Two Toes? How you doing, bud? No, teammate, no. Alright, so if he brings her over to this hook, I got a chance. If he cloaks when he hooks... Oh, he put her on that hook. Shoot. See, I have a chance of being able to get her right off the hook. See what kind of killer is he going to be. He might be a babysitter. He's doing like his moonwalk dance back. Oh, yeah, he's going to babysit it out. Pretty hard to save somebody without at least one person helping you. If you get one person helping you, you got a good chance of getting them off the hook together. This one's going to be tough. I don't really see a way in. Going for it now. Oh, I tried, teammate. I tried, man. Take a stun, killer phase. It's pretty hard if somebody's gonna like watch their like prey all the way. It's pretty challenging too. Now I saw my teammate in there, so I ran away. I didn't want to lead the killer right to a teammate. Oh, shucks. I was almost to that next thing. You're tired? You're a vegetable, Cav. Good job getting that, oh wow, it's not letting me shake free. Yeah. It's weird. Weird when it won't let you shake free. Let me give me my shake weight meter. I'm gonna embrace the kiboshing. Ooh, broccoli? I like broccoli too, buddy. Sprouts equal the devil's food? No way, man. No way, dude. Brussels sprouts. Well, you gotta, you know, there's different ways of trying them. You know, like, you know how I would feed you Brussels sprouts if you don't like them, Jeffrey? If you would ever allow me the honor? First thing I'd do is cut the bottoms off of them. I'd core out the pit, dude, because the pit's pretty dense and a lot of people don't like the pit. Dude, then I'd deep fry them in olive oil, bro. Get them really nice and crispy. Toss them with salt and pepper. And again, like, grate some aged, like, Parmesan on them, bro. And it'll totally blow your mind how much that changes the texture, dude. Because, like, when I was a kid... and my mom would make, like, steamed Brussels sprouts, and they'd be so dense, dude, because she didn't know about coring them out or anything. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm eating cabbage. Oh. D4th Cav, shout out, my man finished his Indian Panzer tank today on World of Tanks, dude. Good job, bro. You said you were going to grind it out this weekend, and you stuck to your guns, man. That, it's fun tanking with Cav. You know, I tank a lot with Cav. I tank a lot with Blue Nose here. Both are really, really good tankers. Craig, you're a hell of a tanker, too. We got to get you back on there. I'm not really tired. Hey, Brian's a good tanker, too. We got all sorts of World of Tankers in here. All right, you know what I need, and I know Crazy Michigan fan likes more coffee! Coffee, 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 Mr. Coffee. Alright. Coffee! Oh, I love it. I love it. I love my coffee. Don't take away my coffee. I love my coffee. Don't take away my coffee. I tell you, you know, that is one of those things, man. Whew. Blessings to all the coffee bean pickers out there. You know, picking coffee can be a really dangerous occupation. A lot of coffee pickers in like Indonesia and stuff like that, they literally lose their lives because of snake bites. So, you know, mad respect to them and stuff. And the coffee industry really doesn't pay those guys a lot too. So I always try to like think of the big picture on it. And, you know, that's one of those things that, you know, the people that grow coffee around the world, man, they deserve a lot of love because it's something we all love, but they are getting paid like pennies. And then sometimes they get like bit by a snake or some type of insect and bam, they're no longer able to even pick coffee. So it's kind of like an economic murder, dude. You know, then they can't like support their family and stuff. So it's amazing when you trace back like the whole bean to where it comes from and stuff. That was one of the reasons I was really into drinking Kona coffee for about 4 years, because the people that were running the plantations in Hawaii were were making some really high-end coffee, but also making a good living doing it. So it's definitely one of those things that you'd be surprised when you see where they come from. You know, Two Toes, it does happen, bro. It's all good. Like, I think it has to do with, like, how often you're in a channel or something like that, you know? But it's all good. I'm not, like, I don't get mad about it or anything. I'm very grateful for your follow. I'm very grateful for you to tune in and stuff. But, I mean, I've had, like, my own cousins be like, dude, sorry, bro, it says I don't follow you anymore. And I'm like, yeah, it's all good, dude. Like, you know, I think that they try to do that because a lot of times people maybe have a channel that they're really into for like a summer and then they don't do their channel anymore. And I think Twitch is just kind of like trying to help people, you know. And then sometimes when you get a new device, I think the device might unfollow because then you got to like set the active notifications and all that stuff like that. So, it all is what it is, bro. No worries. No, but that's some of the most expensive coffee in the world, Blue Nose. And there's another one like that where it gets digested by a monkey. And literally, they get the coffee beans out of the monkey's poop, dude, which, pretty nar. And that's some of the most expensive coffee in the world. It's interesting what people will find expensive. It's sad, too, because, like, it's leading to a lot of animals going extinct and stuff, like the ivory trade and you know, like people killing bears just for their gallbladders and stuff because it's considered a medicine in the Far East and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy, man. You go to jail around here. You like, if you get caught with like bear gallbladders, you get your ass kicked, dude. It's pretty interesting, the whole whole way that works. It's just like the abalone trade here in California. If you're a Native American, you can get abalone out of the oceans, but there's been a moratorium on abalone since the 80s because basically commercial fishing almost made them extinct here on the West Coast. Aw, teammate, why you gotta roach my position, man? When the match just starts, when an engine blows like that, like a Jenny, I usually back off it because it's usually a pretty big sign to the killer. Like, look over here, you're going to find some prey. So I usually back off. Yeah, it's all good, man. I mean, I'm here streaming, like, all the time, so... Again, I really don't worry about it, bro. Like, if you like want to follow or unfollow, it's always good. I'm never going to treat anybody bad. I'm just here to do a show, you know. And if it works out, it works out. I'm pretty stoic about it, you know. And one of my things is I always want people just to be having a good time and not feel like, oh, you know, you didn't follow or, you know. It is what it is. Whoa, latency. Run, Billy! I'll try to run cover for you. Oh! Live long and prosper, man. Name one of your children Fing Ming. Oh yeah, on Minecraft? That's great, man. Well, hello, not for nothing, and Peach Muncher. Hi, guys. Yeah, the hag gave us the business. She gave us the business. The old Hagulon. Coffee, good. Alrighty, sure. Let's take our jaunt as the killer. See if we can't get a game where we're the killer. You know what I wanted to try today? Play the Doctor. I have not played the Doctor yet. No, I don't want to play Doctor. I want to play as the Doctor. Chef's playing Doctor! Now, he seems to have, like, some kind of, like, basically ability to, like, area effect in areas. So I'm kind of curious how that works. Alright, the Doctor is in. King Eric, hello! The Doctor once again lives. So guys, we're going to be checking out Destiny 2 next week. I'm pretty darn excited about it. I never really got into Destiny 1. but if you pre-order Destiny, you're going to get access to the beta. The beta is going to start, I believe it's July 19th, and it's going to be the first level of story. It's going to be a firefight, and it's going to have some multiplayer, so we're going to look at all three things in there. I'm pretty excited. I never really got into Destiny 1. I mean, I got my light level like to level 36, but by the time I started playing Destiny, people had already been playing it for like a year and a half, dude. So they were just like, Chef, follow me here. Chef, stand there and shoot that way. Chef, we got to run from these like glowing things that are chasing us. And I was just like, oh, okay. So I'm kind of like looking forward to getting my own experience of Destiny and stuff. And we'll definitely really try to make the most of the beta, you know, get some good coverage on it. The 18th. Thank you. Doctor Who, awesome show. Doctor Who is an awesome show. Dude, I've been watching Doctor Who since like the 80s, dude. I think it was on originally in like the 60s. But yeah, I've been watching that show forever. And I hear now that the Supernatural, you know, at first we had heard that it was only going to go for like 2 more seasons, but now they're saying Supernatural is going to go for like 5 more seasons. Like Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles both said they have no plans on leaving the show within the next like 5 years. So that's pretty cool. I hope that show, you know, like when they were saying they were going to sum it up, I was hoping they'd give it an awesome like summing up. But, you know, if they continue it on, it's cool too. It's pretty, you know, that show has gotten pretty like far out. I was thinking maybe the next way they have to go is them battling like aliens, dude, because they've like battled everything. They've like, all right, God sister, let's fight. You know, like there's not too many enemies left that could really, you know, like if they're just going after vampires or werewolves or something, that's almost kind of like they've been there and done that, you know? So it's pretty interesting to see where the show's going to go. Okay, sure, the Doctor here. This is my first play. I know I've had this guy mess me up a ton of times. So he's got treatment mode, and he's got shock therapy, which is what the... Kind of curious on how this works. I'm a Dr. Noob. Dr. Noobage. So if they get caught in that shock therapy, it's like an area effect attack. I know that, and it kind of like drives them insane. I've had it happen to me enough times. And then I guess with punishment, that's how you attack people, so you got to switch between the two. Interesting. We're gonna try to make them go insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Wow. Yeah, you know, it's Game of Thrones tonight, isn't it? I'm pretty sure Game of Thrones comes back tonight. I'm pretty excited for that. Game of Thrones. What will happen in Westeros? Madness tier up. Cool, we're making people go insane. Alright, let's switch to punishment mode and start whooping on these guys. The Doctor is in. Alright, back to insanity mode. I think the doctor's pretty cool so far. So does he shock him? I'm kind of trying to figure out. It looks like he might shock him just by getting next to him, too. Pretty interesting. Dr. Insano is here. Time to punish. Oh, I thought I gave her a proper caning. We want Michael Myers? Yeah, Michael Myers would be cool. These rascally kids are fixing the generators before Dr. Doom has a chance to slay them. Make him crazy. Make his brain go cray-cray. Cray-cray. Yay. Hey, it's Jake from State Farm. Hey, Jake from State Farm? Your guy's name's Jake. Yeah, he is available in the PC version. I'm not sure when we'll see him in the console version. Jake from State Farm. He's struggling. He's struggling. The doctor just wants to give you a checkup on this hook, sir. Stick around. Dr. Insano is in the house. Dude, they've got all the generators up but one, man. Pretty good. These guys are working hard. Doctor wants to crush you. Come here, let the doctor give you a man-crushing. Back to shock therapy. Oh, these guys are doing really good. They got a good chance of getting out through this. This whole team's been playing pretty damn good, man. Oh, colonoscopy? That would suck. Yeah, take care of yourselves, man. You know, you get older, you got stuff like that to look forward to. Like, no. I have a visual. Jake from State Farm, welcome back. Jake from State Farm, no. He's Jake from State Farm. What you wearing, Jake? Khakis.
Yeah.
I like to really give them a chance to get their guy off. I'm kind of like a sporting killer. Just got to get this guy to the hook, and he gets an insta-kibosh-ing. Insta-kibosh. Here we go. One down. Yay! And then there were two. Jake from State Farm didn't make it. Hey, this guy just ran Weasel right in front of me and showed me where the other guy was, too. Woo! The doctor is in. Dr. Death. Alright. Dude, this game is seriously so much fun, dude. I'm like hooked on it. I've broadcast this game almost every day for like the last like 3 weeks. I've had so much fun with it. Alright, let's go kick one of their engines. That's all of them. Come to Butthead. Up to the top to be sacrificed. Woo! The doctor got them all! It was looking pretty good for these guys. Their only chance is to get themselves off the spike. It don't look like he can do it. And she's got to try, but it didn't work out for her, so the kibosh is real. This game is awesome, man. Kibosh and kibosh, yay! Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Gotta give them props. They played a good game. They got 4 generators up and going. But the doctor was Dr. Doom. Too much fun, man. Too much fun. This game is awesome. Wait a minute. Did somebody get himself off the hook? Oh, yeah. No, he's dead, too. Thank you. Thank you. And that was my first time taking the doctor out. I'm still kind of trying to figure out exactly what his powers like. I know that he makes him insane. And if you get him to the 3rd level of insanity, they have to do an insanity check before they can repair anything, heal anything, or do anything. I was just kind of wondering, when I was seeing the doctor appear, that's kind of showing me, I think, where they're at, too. So, like, once they're insane, I think they make, like, an image of the doctor appear or something in their own minds or something. Super awesome. The Blood Web. Well, hello, Deadly Turnip. How the hell are you, buddy? always keeping you in prayer, bud. Always keeping you in prayer, man. And I just hope you feel better and stuff, bro. And of course, you know that you got like a a friend here and stuff. And I just I hope the best for you, man. I know our friend Deadly Turnip here has been battling the cancer, man, and just stay positive, brother. Don't give up. Shout out to my man, Not For Nothing. Doctor again? Should we take the doctor once more? Doctor again? Again! Alright, we can probably do doctor again. Got him up to level 3 in one game. Pretty cool. Let's take him out. Create a lobby as Dr. Death. Yeah, definitely, man. Just stay positive, Deadly T, man. Do not give up. Alright, here we go. Again is the doctor. I try to always be really sporting, I mean, you can bait if you're the killer and you want to sit there and watch a guy on the hook. I mean, that's your right, I personally, though, I try to give them space, and I like those, put them on the 3 hooks. You get more points that way, and, they can't say anything at that point. Like, I've gotten a couple messages when I've, kind of mother hen myself when I was first playing, and I didn't know that it was considered faux pas. Basically, it's not against the game's rules or anything like that, but basically people were like, oh, you could be more sporting. And now having played the Survivor so much in this, I do like to give them a chance to try to get each other off the hooks. But sometimes with a good group, letting them all save each other over and over again will get you a loss. Basically they'll all get away, but still you should make a lot of points in the hunt, basically. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it. So now we're going to try the doctor once again. Mwahaha. Will he be Dr. Doom? Or will he be Dr. Not Doom? And the other question I had about the doctor, when you're in shock therapy mode, are you hurting people even when you're not shooting the shock beam at them just by being in their vicinity? Is that making them crazy? Because I think you have to shoot the shock beam at them, but it also looked like little shock waves were coming off him as the doctor, so... And that's what's awesome about this game, too. I've played the Doctor just now for the first time. I've been playing this game for over a month. I've got 50 hours into the game. I love playing the Trapper. I like playing as the Hag. I really enjoy playing as the Hag because the Hag is just brutal. I've done okay as the Wraith. Some people with the Wraith, they're just so deadly, dude. And then I still haven't tried the Nurse, and I still have only used the Hillbilly one time. And I did terrible when I took the Hillbilly out, dude. They skunked me. They all escaped like I was walking in circles going, what's going on? It was one of my first games, but still, I have to really put some practice in with him. All right, here we go. The doctor is in. Did you order a bit of shock treatment? Shock therapy. Ooh, madness tear up. So wait, so that guy got made crazy even when I wasn't aiming at him. So just by being close to me, maybe he got shocked when I'm in treatment mode? It's interesting how this works. Found the Survivor. I didn't even see him. Maybe they were inside this building. Yeah, I didn't even see the Survivor. Dude, they're going crazy, and I don't even know how I'm making them cray-cray. I guess just by walking by them in treatment mode, they get crazy. Ooh, somebody's over there fixing a generator. It's club time. Time to try to take them to the club. Yay, we're driving her crazy. Dude, this game is so awesome. Oh, she led me right to her buddy. Dude, this is awesome. The doctor's awesome. Come here, let me shock you some more. Someone order some shock therapy? Gotta bring some of these pigs. I can hear them working on the generator. Dr. Doom. Struggle, it makes it all the better. On the hook you go. Alright, so I'm going to give that guy plenty of time to get away. And I'm going to go up here and kick this generator. So I feel like I'm being a pretty fair doctor. They've got plenty of time to go rescue their guy that's on the hook. Now let's go check him, see if we can go use him as bait. Dr. Insano in the Braino. Up, he's off the hook. They have saved him. Haha! Should have ran. Back on the hook. Me pretties. It's like my Crypt Keeper laugh, like the Crypt Keeper. Oh, they got that up top generator going. Oh, he's off the hook again. They pulled him off the hook once again. Let's switch into shock mode. Let's get shocking. Give him a little zip zap. Zip it. Zip it. Oh, I love Dr. Evil. And they've healed him up. Not only is he off the hook, but he has been healed. Dude, I'm loving that song by Portugal called Let's Kick It or something. Or, oh man, I forget the name of it, but it's like, let's kick it like it's 1966. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet song. I've heard it a couple times on the radio now. I think that's going to be a big song of this summer. Oh. Oh. Insanity time. Come on, I'm going to bash you a little. Come here, let me chop you. There it is. Choppany. Choppy, come back to my club. Oh, yeah. I just want to take you to the club. I can hear her. Give their generator a kick. Ooh, they got that generator up and going. Club. Take him down to the basement of doom. That guy was hiding in the basement of doom too. Oh, he gets the insta-kibosh. Two down. One on the hook, and one still alive somewhere. Now, usually the basement's a great place to just take them out, but I like to give them like a real sporting chance. Maybe we can catch her trying to save him off the hook. Mwah. Nope. Oh, that sounds like the Kabashinin! Another entity sacrificed to the Dark God. Mwahaha! Nah, not this gate. Ooh, the other gate's all the way across the map. She's got a really good chance of getting away if she's at that gate. To live to tell the tale of the murderous mastermind, Dr. Death. no reason not to escape either, because basically all the guys are dead, so it's time to save yourself. Ooh, it still hasn't opened this one either. Yeah, it's going to be hot here in Cali for sure, man. Shout out to my man, Stefan. You know, Steve, I call you Steve because your name in here is Steve994, but I see that you got your name as Stefan, so if you ever want to be called Stefan, just let me know, bro. You know, I just want to always show you respect and stuff. Gave you a little shout out last night on Facebook, bro. I went big, man. There's this really cool guy who's basically like a kind of like a TV personality / like media producer, and for the last like 3 weeks he's wanted to be my drinking buddy at the sushi bar, so I ain't gonna complain. Hey now. Hey now. Drinking buddy. Woo, mama. Got her. Nice. Nobody escapes. She had a chance, but nobody escapes the Doctor of Doom. Woohoo! The Doctor is in. Yee! Anytime, Steve. Oh, yeah. You know, yesterday, it's kind of funny because I was coming home on the freeway and my front brakes literally failed on my truck. I don't know what's going on because they were working fine. And all of a sudden I had metal on metal, man. And usually, you know, you go through like, you know, maybe smelling your brake pad smoke or something. I don't know. You know, I pulled a boat a week ago, so maybe something happened in that. But I've pulled the boat a lot of times with the truck before, and I've never had a problem. So I don't know if they just failed, you know, it just got to a point, you know, it's a 9-year-old truck, you know, if it's, actually it's a 7-year-old truck, it's 2010, but anyways, I was on the freeway, there was a big accident up ahead of me, so I had to lock them up because the whole freeway locked them up, and luckily I drive really defensively and really slow, but I was still going 70, but most people were doing like 80, and I had about 2 car lengths between me and the car in front of me. As he was locking up, I was locking up, and then I just felt the brakes just slip, and I was like, oh crap, this is gonna suck. But luckily, you know, thank you Lord, I made it out of it, you know, without an accident and didn't get hurt, and I'm just very grateful. But yeah, it was pretty scary. So yesterday my buddy's like, hey man, want to meet over at the sushi bar? And I was like, you got it, talking my language. Took a little Uber ride down there. It's always funny seeing my big fat ass trying to fit in a Prius. I'm like, I don't fit in Priuses too well. I'm like, chef in Prius. Ah, football. I hear you on that, brother. All right, so we've had a couple good runs as the Doctor. I think we'll go back to being a survivor. I'm a survivor. Try to make it. Football for here in the States usually starts around September 10th. So we're about 2 months out. Like preseason will probably start right at the beginning of next month, middle of next month. And I watch some preseason, but most of the time I wait till it's like regular season. But I do, you know, preseason's cool. But yeah, I hear you, man. Football it's definitely my favorite sport. You know, whether you like baseball, football, basketball, of course we welcome you. Whether you're a big soccer fan or, as they say in the UK, a football fan there. Whatever you enjoy. Hell, I like golf. Dude, me and my dad, we'll watch badminton, dude. We like sports. We like the sportsins. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and leave this lobby and try to find another one. The Patriots? That's cool. You know, like any team like my Saints, the Patriots have had their share of controversy and stuff. But, you know what, I always, you know, I like to see good play. I like to see impressive stuff like long throws, great runs, you know, big tackles and stuff. And, you know, football's been evolving over the last couple of years because a lot of the players that have gotten older have shown a lot of damage to their overall bodies and stuff from taking those big hits. And the hits are only getting harder and stuff like that. I mean, and that's what, you know, as a guy, I played, you know, football, and I didn't play pro ball or anything like that, but I mean, I took some big hits. I got a couple concussions. It's definitely a tough sport, you know. I got hit so hard one time, I woke up on the sideline, and the coach was looking at me, and he was going, "You held on to the ball, Euler. Good job." And I was like, where am I? Dude, I think I just held on to the ball because it was a reaction to the pain, to the hit. Oh, man. I fully extended. You never want to fully extend, and I jumped up fully extended and caught the ball, and when I landed, I was so excited about catching the ball that I'm also blind in my right eye, so I didn't see the linebacker coming straight at me, and he just speared me, dude. And, you know, the one thing our coach was really crazy about was tucking the ball. Like, if you caught it or you ran with it, you always had to tuck it. So I tucked it. It was just natural instinct. And, oh, man, I woke up, dude, and I was like, where the am I, dude? What, we're playing football? They're like, yeah, dude. You did good. Oh, I love Sherlock, dude. That show's awesome. You know, not for nothing, me and my cousin's actually an amateur dart player, and like I love darts because I'm tall, and it's surprising because even being blind in my right eye, I've never really had a problem with it. I've always been pretty good at darts, dude. And so me and my cousin, man, we've hustled some people in darts before, dude. Got in trouble with it one time, man. We were at this place called Pitt's Cube, and we were basically playing darts with these guys for beers, and my cousin is just amazing, you know, like he's won big money. He's played darts in Vegas and tournaments, and he's really good. He's not a pro, he's an amateur, but he's good. And we were just wrecking these guys, dude. And so we didn't notice though that they started bringing in a lot of friends, and so all of a sudden they're like, all right, you guys have wrecked us, let's play pool for beer. And I'm all right at pool. My cousin's, again, a lot better than me. I'm decent at it. You know, I've been playing it since I was a kid. My dad had a billiards table in the house, so, you know, I'm pretty familiar with it, you know. Went and got my stick out of my truck. My cousin got his stick, and we kicked their ass at pool. And, dude, they wanted to beat the crap out of us, dude. We literally had to, like, escape, dude. I was like, hey, cuz, go start your truck, and I'll, you know, meet you out front. and so I'm sitting there talking to the guys, and I'm like, hey, everybody's been great sports. I want to buy you guys all a round. And they were like, yeah, you're going to buy a couple rounds. And I was like, yeah. And then I just took off running and jumped in my back of my cousin's truck, dude. And we drove about a mile home. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Ah, the coffee? Amazing. Shout out to Scabrad. Hello, sir. Coffee. Yeah, I'm thinking Game of Thrones starts back up tonight, right? I'm pretty sure. Like, I know I'm like 99% sure that season 7 starts tonight. Oh man, I'm a huge fan. What will happen? Who will sit on the throne? The dragons have come. The Winter King is here now. Oh man, awesome show. The coffee, Steve, is amazing. We're drinking some Pete's Blend from Sumatra. It is got some very nice flavors and floral undertones to it. All right. Time to survive. Ooh, the insane asylum. Yeah, I'm loving this song by Portugal, dude, called, I'm not sure the name of it. It's just by the band Portugal. If you look up, like, Kick It 1966, you should see it. Crap. The trapper's already after us. Whoa, you're not gonna fall for that, Trappy? Ah, damn it! No, I got too smart for my own good. That's what I get for being a good killer. Shout out to my man Acid Warfare. Yeah, yeah, yeah! That's another amazing tanker visiting. Oh, not on the hook! Acid, bring the E100 and shoot that guy! Oh, no. Oh, that sucks, Fat Daddy. You know, I'm sure there's probably some site somewhere where somebody's gonna record it and play it back. You know, they usually get shut down, but you might catch an episode or two out of it, bro. Shout out to my man Acid Warfare. Acid Warfare Cav was in here earlier. We have Brian in here, Blue Nose, Craig, all sorts of good tankers in here today. Where's Nemesis Finn? Uh-oh. Nobody's coming to save the ship. Somebody save me. Yay, teammate, I love you. I love you, teammate. That was pretty sporting of the killer to give us a chance to survive. Bring it! Bring the 4005, man! I have a buddy that plays tanks, Destinations. I often shares vids and screenshots and stuff. And he's been working the FV4 4005 for the last couple days. Just dominating with that mean mammer jammer. Dude, this guy's no joke, man. Trying to get away from this killer. He was on me from the start. Gotta try to find a box or something where I can get some health repair or find a teammate to heal me. It's awesome, awesome teammate right here. This is the same person that came and rescued me. All four of us in one spot. There's a lot of teammates in one spot. Dude, we get this generator going. We can look for the exit. Time to go, everybody. Not good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Freedom! Ah! Mommy saved me! He saw me. I'm like, "Ah, hell yeah." You know, Servanity, let's see how to say your name. Servant of Nyx? Oh, Servant of Nyx. You know, Servant of Nyx, I mean, it's not that I would say it's better than Friday the 13th. It's definitely a very polished experience. Both games have their real awesome benefits, but I personally like Dead by Daylight better. But, you know, Friday the 13th is cool too. You know, it's really up to what the player wants to play. I think this game has some really strong things going for it. It's really well polished. It's definitely, in my opinion, more polished than Friday the 13th. It's got really good, solid multiplayer, you know, with like a well-balanced thing. You know, you got to fix 5 generators. Otherwise, you look for like an exit via the hatch if you're the last person. It's got a leveling up system that, you know, is pretty cool, you know, like leveling up your characters, like Fing's 22, I've got Ace to 26, and Dwight here to 10, but I still haven't used Jake, I still haven't used Meg, or Claudette, or Nia, so there's still 4 more characters to basically try that have their own kind of perks and abilities, and because you unlock perks and abilities with each character, and different items and stuff, it's pretty awesome. And then, on the opposite end of the spectrum, you've got 6 killers that are all really unique. You've got the Trapper, you've got the Wraith, you've got the Hillbilly, you've got the Doctor, the Hag, and the Nurse, and each have their own abilities and their own powers. There's no real story to the game. It doesn't have any single-player aspects. It's a multiplayer experience, but it's also $29.99 in the US, so it's half the price of a normal game, and I think you get a full game for that price. It's just a multiplayer experience. Out of 9 to 10 on or out of a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 9. Every once in a while, it has a little bit of connection disruption or a little bit of latency because it is peer-to-peer connections and stuff like that. Like who's ever playing the killers always host. But you know what? It's pretty rare. And if you don't like it, you can usually just back out, find another game, and give it a try. You know, and it should run pretty smooth. So I think it's a pretty good game. Alrighty. Go back to the human. I've had a couple good runs as the Doctor today. Take Fing out here though. You know, Peach Muncher, I appreciate you asking. Mom's not doing too good, bro. You know, she's having a problem with you know, being an alcoholic and stuff, and the big thing is my mom is a blackout drinker, so she drinks, you know, till she falls down, and so she's fallen now and broke her arm, tore her rotator cuff. She's broken some ribs this year falling. She's had some major head damage falling, and it's really frustrating for me, bro, because, you know, it's all preventative. You know, it's hard because it's something that, you know, she's doing to herself. You know, nobody's making her drink. She's just an alcoholic. I appreciate your concern, but there's really so little I can do for it. And, you know, she's unwilling to get treatment. She's unwilling to go to the hospital. And basically, you know, she'll get sober for a couple months and then she falls off the wagon again. And it's really tough. That's why I do recommend, you know, young people, hey, I talk about drinking in here. I like my beer and stuff like that. But definitely don't let that stuff own your life, dude. Don't let anything own you. Own it, not it own you. Because once you let something own you, then, you know, you got to fight such hard struggles, dude. So I always want the best for you guys. And, yeah, my mom's, you know, my mom's alcoholism is, you know, something I've seen for 30 years. And it's pretty sad. Pretty sad. You know, she's a great person. That's the other thing about it is when she's drinking, it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. When she's sober, she's really nice and she's a wonderful person and she's caring and she cares about people and she's really smart, really fun to be around. But as soon as she starts drinking, it just goes down, and there's no mid levels or anything like it. It's a straight trip down with her. So it's yeah, it's really sad. It's somebody that I love with my whole heart. I mean, it's my mom, and I love her. I want her to live and be happy and stuff. And, my stepdad passed last year, and it's just like his passing has been her excuse to just slowly walk into demise, man. And it's really sad. I just recommend, everybody likes to have fun. Just don't let the fun own you. Got a little latent fan here. Well, all right, servant of Nyx. I always try to be honest in my game reviews and stuff. It's funny because we'll have... Wow, so the latency's so weird I can't even repair this. I'm just going to leave this game. This one's not working out for me. Hey, Ghost Dog. Every once in a while you get a round like that where, because the host, who's ever playing as the killer's made the host, and it could just be that there's a lot of people on the game maybe because it's Sunday and they need to add more server stuff, but that is the one thing I take a point off this game from being a solid 10-10 experience, is that every once in a while you just get in a game where the latency is like so every once in a while, Asmode. Yeah, I played as the killer twice already in this broadcast, and yeah, I like the killer. I like to also play the survivor. Of the two, I'm pretty much 50-50. Like, I like playing as the killer as much as playing as the survivor, but I've been really working hard on like leveling up my survivors. Like, I want to get Feng Ming to get her 4th perk, and I also enjoy that comrade experience. And I do like to be scared. It's pretty fun when you're like really having a cat and mouse game with the killer, and sometimes there's no escape, and sometimes you make it. That's what's pretty awesome about it. Pretty awesome. I think though that in the broadcast I tend to be the survivor more, but when I'm playing on my own I tend to be the killer more, because when you're playing as a killer, you really got to focus on everything around you and kind of listen. And when you're playing as a survivor, it's a little bit easier to talk and stuff and just kind of listen for the heartbeat. But when you're playing as a killer, you got to listen for the whimpers, listen to like the engine, and just listen to like audible clues like your bear traps closing, or maybe if you're playing as the doctor, the screams of somebody that's been driven insane and little tells like that. Not at all. Not at all. I think that it's really clever, actually, the way they do that, where you're in third person as the survivor and first person as the killer. I think that really crafty survivors have gotten real good at, say, running in one direction, stop turning, walking in the other direction, and kind of like getting you lost, like in their direction. But yeah, I think the overall gameplay mechanics of the game work phenomenal. I think the first person works great for the killer, and the third person works really good as the survivor. It feels like a real polished experience, to me. When Friday the 13th first came out, I was trying to play it a lot, and I was having like the most annoying glitches, like getting stuck in the roof, getting stuck in the closet, not being able to move, like literally being ready to escape from Jason and then just being murked because you couldn't escape and stuff. So yeah, I think the polishing on this game is real nice. Oh, really? So he's kind of like the Wraith? That'll be sweet. I'd like the Wraith, like a good player with the Wraith. Oh, it's the Doctor, too, we can tell. The Wraith can be just so devastating. Damn, one player's already down. See, that perk right there that lets the engine not go off That thing saves my bacon so much. Damn, somebody's already on the hook. Not good, not good. I always like to try to get at least 2 generators up, but we want to get our teammate off that hook too. Sometimes you can't save them, you know. Sometimes it's like you got to triage and just be like, look, I want to make it, you know. I want to make it to the next level or, you know, live. Oh, I hear you, Steve. Swimming pools are so awesome, bro. Alright, so we got 2 generators, so now the hatch is going to at least open. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, well, our teammate got pulled off the hook, so that's good. That's pretty cool, nice of the killer to give a pretty sporting chance. Oh, man, he's... Ah, no! Oh, come on, try to save ourselves. Shake it. Shake it like the shake weight. You know, I think Friday the 13th's working a lot better, bro. I don't know on its overall. No, Fing. Alright, so it looks like 2 teammates are thinking about trying to save me here. Killer's being real sporting. He's not even staying in this vicinity. He's basically giving them a good chance to get me. That's pretty awesome. You know, you don't have to play that way. If you're choosing to be like more of like the killer, like, you know, chase them all down and stuff like that, it's totally within your right to, like, you know, and kind of watch it out and stuff like that. It's totally in your right to do it that way. You know, it's kind of like up to the killer how they want to play. But it's always nice when they give you a sporting chance. I personally try to be pretty sporting when I'm the killer. If I can find these teammates around here, because right now, one of the things I listen for when I'm the killer, I like to keep my volume real loud, is to listen for the audible whimpers and stuff of an injured player. Ooh, somebody got caught in the trap. Not good, not good. Might be able to get this teammate to heal me. There's 2 teammates here. I'll go to join them on repairs. Oh, that's awesome. They're going to go ahead and heal me up. I agree, Asmode. Asmode. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I always want to try to get it right. We like to show people respect here in this show. You know, it's all about, you know, people having fun. And so we're down 1 player. The killer's got 1. I'm back up. I'm healed. We've got 2 generators going. Not a bad idea to also keep an eye out for the hatch, just in case that has to be our last ditch effort to escape. All right. No problem, AZ. You got it, buddy. Pops is great, Steve. Thank you for asking, bro. I bought some big steaks this morning. I'm going to try to get Pops to grill them tonight, bro. I watched King Kong last night, and yeah, I thought it was all right. We might watch King Kong tonight if he wants. teammate, run! Damn it! He came back. Smart killer! Smart killer! Oh, he's on me! Ah, run, Fig, run! Oh no! Right into the bear trap. Oh, wiggle it, girl, shake it! Shake it like a Polaroid picture! Got a chance maybe of getting away. Oh, he's taking me to the basement of doom. Come on, girl, shake it! Shake it, yeah! Woo! Run, run! That is the last place you want to wind up, in the basement of doom. Ha ha! Killer diller. I'm running as far away from that basement as possible. No! Smart killer. Oh. I'm great, Don Berte. That's cool to hear, Scuprad. Yeah, you know, that's what I heard. Well, it looks like the teammates got a good chance of getting out of here. I'm going to try to struggle off this thing, but if I were them... I mean, oh no. Oh no, I'm going to try to buy him time. Shout out to my man, Don B! Come on! No! Fing! I think, you know, it's going a great day, Don. Nice Sunday. Oh my God, my teammate's still trying to come back and save me. Can you believe that? What an awesome teammate. No, teammate, you gotta live too. No, now the teammate's down. They like gave their teammatiness to save me. No. They sacrificed themselves. No. So close to the promised land. But I'm going back for him. I'm coming back for you, teammate. You saved me. I must try to save you. Oh! I tried, teammate, I tried. I could have been a survivor. I could have been a meat eater, but he's gonna get us all now. How you doing, Jamin Thea? Good to see you, bud. Only my teammate can save me, but they're hurt themselves, and he's raw. He's right on them. Oh, man. Left to just bleed out, man. So close. So close. Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. I wonder if he's over there looking for me. I've crawled like 7 miles. I wonder if two players, when they're down, could heal each other. Like if you could crawl over to a player that's down and heal them. Yeah, Duke Nukem's cool. Hail to the king, baby. Hail to the king. Oh, there's the exit right there, too. I think I could crawl through that exit, but I don't think I can live long enough to make it. I think I'm going to die, like, right at the gate. That's, like, so scary. You, like, see in the promised land, like, I'm there! I'm there! Reminds me of the scene from the movie Scream when Drew Barrymore is being killed in the first Scream, right in front of her parents. Dude, oh, look at this guy taunting me. Ah, so close! He's like, no, no survival. No! Oh, well played, killer, well played. Oh, man. Well, hello, Dark Lozzie. How have you been, lovely? We haven't seen you in forever. Shout out to Dark Lozzie, man. Oh, man. Playing one of my favorite games here, Dark Lozzie. Dead by Daylight. It is everything that is awesome about, like just working your hardest to survive. Player versus player. Oh, man. Trying to overcome killer odds. That was a great team, too. You know what? Mad respect for the team. They came and pulled me off the hook a bunch of times. They worked really hard together. Nobody made it. Oh, what an experience. Rico, statue, man. I'm being visited by all sorts of awesome friends. Shout out to my man, Rico. Rico! Hey, Rico, I just bought Destiny 2, bro, so access to the beta! You know, like all day long I get messages like, game share with me, game share with me. Well, if you ever wonder who I game share with, my man, Rico Statue. The man is a legend, an uploader, an awesome guy, and just a great friend, man. Shout out to Rico! Heck yeah, getting visited by Rico and Dark Lozzie in the same day. It's like it's like, what is it, Christmas? You guys are amazing, man. Thank you, Rico. Yes, we've grown the beard, bro. Dude, the other day, I was just, I don't know if I was like having a nightmare or something, dude, but I'm in my sleep, I'm like, ah! Got like a handful of beard in my own, did it to myself, man. Oh, yes, the beard is awesome. You know, I really never tried to grow a beard before this year, and then I was like, all right, you know what, I'm going to try to grow the goat, you know, and see how far it can go. And I'm surprised, man, it filled in all nice, and I keep the side shave still. I don't know, I'm not ready for the full, like grizzly bear experience, but, yeah, man, the beard grew nice. What's up, Found Phoenix 21? How you doing? Yes, Steve, it is an open beta if you pre-order. Oh, so sorry about losing your Nan, Dark Lozzie. You should. That's what this room's all about, man. You're one of the original awesome, you know, subs and just great friends that have come in here. And, you know, again, my heart goes out to you on losing your Nan. My grandma, you know, it's not that we expect her to pass or anything, but, you know, it's just, you know, she's 86 and she's had a lot of health issues this year. So it's just like, oh, come on, grandma, stay strong. But yeah, you know, I know exactly how you feel, man. You just got to carry them on in your heart, you know, and live good, and feel good, and know that they're always with you no matter what you go through, and that they, you know, you're theirs and they're yours. Definitely. All right, I need more coffee. Oh my god, I hear the killer. Alright, I'm back, girl. Whew. We got lucky there, man. Thank you, Gabe, for spawning us in a nice spot. Damn, teammate got kiboshed right there already. Who's the killer? It looks like the hag. Oh, teammate. Run, teammate, I love you! Ah, sorry, teammate! Ah! I tried to save the teammate. Yeah, 86 now. That's that song I was telling you about. Let's kick it like it's 1986, yeah. That song's awesome, dude. It's by a band called Portugal. Damn, we've already lost one. Two of us are already injured. The hag's off to a great start. Got to get another one of these generators up and going. Oh, I thought I made that press. That song is awesome, man. Oh, mama, come on. Oh, mama, I'm in fear for myself from the long arm of the law. There's another really good jam vibe from this song that's like, wish I knew you when we were young. We could have got so high. I've been liking that one too a lot lately. I love summertime. You get all that good music. Talk about PP Pet City right there. Dude, that hag, man, she's running a fast game. I get my teammate to heal me over here. Awesome, awesome teammate. Thank you, teammate. Found Phoenix? Probably not. I only play any game anymore with my subscribers, bro. I don't play anything anymore just because somebody says they're a fan of mine for a half hour or something. Oh, I know. I'm super excited. Yeah, I've gone through that process of like adding people on my friends list for games like Rainbow, taking the time to invite them over and over again, and then the moment that, you know, they're not in my Rainbow game or I'm not streaming Rainbow, they just ignore my channel. So yeah, I don't play with people that just pop in and say, hey Chef, I'm a viewer, I'm a fan. You know, I play with people that actually, you know, support the show, my subscribers. If that's a problem somebody can't understand it, you know, let's go live long and prosper. I'm sure you can find somebody that plays with fans. I don't. Oh no, you know, it's one thing. Like, you know, hey, I'm really grateful to people and stuff like that. But if I went by what people that say they're fans, I wouldn't have a channel anymore. I wouldn't have anything at all. And the way that I'm always available is to my subs. My subscribers get added to my friends list if they want to be added, and I'm always ready to, you know, send them an invite if there's an open spot in a game I'm playing. But you know, at a certain point you have to separate yourself from that, because I had my friends list up to almost 800 people who are, oh, I'm your fan, I'm your fan, I'm your fan. Then the moment I wasn't playing a game they, you know, enjoyed or something like that, then they weren't my fan anymore. So it is what it is. I don't really worry about it. But the only thing that keeps me on the air and keeps me broadcasting are my subs who've taken the time and been with us for, you know, over 2 years and stuff like that. Oh, Rico, my manimal. Trying to get this guy to heal me up. Try to stick with him. No. Cool, he's gonna give me a heal. Thank you, Lozzie. You know, we wouldn't be able to do this channel without you guys. You guys have kept us on the air and through good times and bad, and, you know, true blue, awesome friends, man. No, no, no. Oh, maybe the other guy can come get her now that I got the hag's attention. Good luck, teammate. You can do it. No, not up to the Kamasha pole. No! Well, at least he got the other one off the hook. Minecraft. I guess these guys are riding me off as Kaimon, so I'll try to buy him as much time as possible. Seems like the witch knows where they're at. Oh no! Ah! Medic! I don't want to be sacrificed to the dark enemy. Screw you, Cthulhu! I call it Cthulhu, even Cthulhu, Cthulhu, even though it's really called the Dark Entity in the game. Rico, this game is badass, bro. I mean, it's one of my favorites, dude. Like, it's got great moments of teamwork. Sometimes you sacrifice yourself. I sacrificed myself for my teammates. They didn't come back for me. They're like, yeah, sorry, Billy, you're not going to make the sequel. But also, man, it is fun to play as the killer in this game, dude. It is definitely a serious fun time to play as the killer. So, on that note, let's grab our man, the Trapper. Each of them level up, Rico. They also get perks and stuff. You gain points for experience and stuff that you can spend on different perks and leveling them up. And they also have a loadout where you can add equipment that you find and stuff on there. It's a pretty darn awesome game, bro. No Hitman? I still have never played Hitman, Steve. I tell you, it is a hot day here in Cali. It is spicy hot. I didn't make it, man. They sacrificed me. There's no real story to this game as far as like single player story goes. It's all a multiplayer game. But you can read a little description of like how your guys became the killers and stuff like that. And also where the survivors came from. It's pretty interesting. I like this guy's name. Where are you, Carl? Carl! Carl! Awesome gamer tag. And so far, I haven't really... I guess the Trapper here is probably my favorite of the killers. But the Doctor's really cool. The Wraith is really cool. And they each have their own abilities and stuff like that, which is super cool. Like, it's definitely adds a lot of replayability to the game. See if we can't take our killer almost up to another level here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm excited for the Destiny 2 beta. We're going to look at that on the 19th, 18th, you know, right at that night. And I really want to get like a hands-on experience with it because I never really got to experience Destiny 1 that much. I played a little bit of it way later. And yeah, that's definitely one that, you know, we want to check out and we want to rock it and have a lot of fun. Oh, Rico, this game is amazing, bro. You know, like, I give it a 9 out of 10. There's a couple things that I take 1 point away from it. The latency sometimes between player to player can be a little bit janky. But overall, the experience, the thrill, the scares, the camaraderie, those epic moments where literally the killer's right on your tail and you just jump through the escape hatch, or you make it out with everybody, or nobody makes it at all. It's pretty badass. Then as the survivor, you play in third person, so you have real good situational awareness. As the killer, you play in first person, and you're super fast and basically indestructible. You know, the survivors can stun you with a pallet. They can blind you with a flashlight. But other than that, you're pretty much, you know, going to make mincemeat out of them. So it really requires them to work in like a team, and I think it's pretty epic. I think it's pretty epic. Uh-huh. Guys, I have a ton of stuff to on this on my YouTube too. So if you want to check out the YouTube, here's a link to it. It is free to sub to YouTube, and we really appreciate your follows over there. There's also a message system set up over there, so you can totally message us on it, and I check it all daily and stuff. All right, let's go. So kind of, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm a good killer at this game or anything. I've had more wins than losses as the killer. I just kind of do like a basic little thing here. Like they got to get 5 of these generators going. So I kind of like to search around, find some extra traps, and kind of just hedge my bet on the generators. Kind of put a couple traps down by a couple of the generators at start. And then I just kind of start working my way around. And if they make a blowout, you can see usually which generator they're working on. So, and as the killer, you can see all the generators. So really, the balance of the game is great because like, oh, hey, here we go. We got a visual. We got a visual. Hey, hello. And once they start running like that, they start leaving marks. Ooh. That guy got the kibosh. And now we're going to try to get him over to a meat hook so we can sacrifice him. To the meat hook with Billy. Now, some people like Rico at this point, they tend to just sit there and watch them. I don't. I might set a trap over there and try to catch them in a trap or something. But I really like to give them a chance to get each other out of the thing. So I literally set up some booby traps there, and then I leave. I like to see them, and if you put them on the hook 3 times, it instantly kills them. So I like to see them try to save each other and give them that opportunity. Like they saved him, so he's running. Oh, this game is too much fun, man. Got to be careful you're stepping in your own traps, too. Really easy to do. Oh, he got the insta-kibosh. Alright, 1 down. Let's go hedge up some bets over at some of the other traps. I can hear one of the engines working. I like to leave my volume up really high so you can really hear what's going on. Let's get this other trap over here. Sounds like they're working on this one in here. Set up a trap. He'll probably come back to that spot. Oh yeah, they've been working on this one too. It's mean too because you can kick their generator and kind of undo their damage or undo their repairs. They get a little tougher on them. I love the playing the cat and the mouse of this. Nice, Bri. Nice, bro. Oh, he stepped in my trap. Oh my god, this game is so much fun. Then having your traps work out, like where you actually catch them with your... Now this guy's got a pretty good chance of struggling free because I don't really have a hook in this vicinity. So he's more than likely going to be able to struggle out of this and get a chance to run on. You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gonna cut you down. Oh, nope. Oh, yeah, right there. He was right there. He was right ready to escape. Go and tell that lone backbiter. Go and tell the midnight rider. The rambler, the gambler. Like my Johnny Cash. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. All right, so they got him off the hook. Nice, good teamwork. Oh, he went into the closet.
Yeah.
gotta watch our booby trap over here.
Yeah.
We don't want to step in our own trap. It'll let him go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give him a chance to save him again. They got 3 generators going, so they got a good chance of getting out of there. We got to start trying to shut them down at the Jennies. I don't like to camp with the killer. I mean, you can if you want. If that's your play style, play the game however you want. But I like to be sporting, Ghost Dog. You know, like let them have a chance to get the guy off the hook. They got him off the hook again. If I catch him again, he's dead instantly. You know, so I feel like there's plenty of, give him plenty of chances. You make a lot of points, and as the killer, you got a lot of chances of catching them. Oh, somebody stepped in my trap. See how when he runs, he leaves these streaks. So it's pretty cool to be able to follow. A good survivor, though, will use those streaks to kind of misguide you. Got him. Justin Bieber behind. You would save the Beeb.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he should die instantly here at this point because he's been on 3 times. So I gave him time to save him. But, you know, at the same time, you as the killer, you give him a pretty fair chance. But, you know, there's no, you're also trying to win. You don't want nobody to escape. So the last 2 have healed each other. And what I'm going to kind of do is just see what generator they're really working on. Justin Bieber, Bell End. I know what a bell end is, man. Andy Newtall taught me what a bell end is. Andy's awesome. He taught me also about the bonnet and the boot on the car. They lost me. Sneaky, sneaky. And they only need 1 more generator. Ooh, I heard one of my traps be disarmed. Yeah, Game of Thrones tonight, man. Back to Westeros. I think this season is going to be pretty darn exciting. A lot of people have been like, I hear somebody moaning. There we go. The hunt is on. The thrill of the chase. Tonight we hunt. So now you really want to listen for like audible things like them moaning and stuff like that. And let's try to set one of these traps kind of off the path, but kind of around the trap too. Hey, there we go. Now, if I kibosh this one and they don't save her, then they'll open up a hatch somewhere on the map for the last one to escape through, which is pretty cool. So there's always a chance that even if you're the last one, as long as you've got 2 generators going, you get that chance to get off there. Now I'm going to give her a real wide berth and let them try to save her if they'd like. Go check on some of these other generators. They haven't worked on that one at all. Okay, so they got her on. Nope. Wait. I think she's dead. I don't think she made it. Yep, they got her. So now there's one left. And then there was one. The hatchet, it's not hard to find. Well, yeah, I'm not going to say it's easy to find, bro, but it's, you can't. Oh, she escaped. She got through the hatch. She found it. It's just, it's random where it appears. This game's one of those procedurally generated games, so it's basically, it appears randomly somewhere. And some people have said you can actually hear like an audible like clue to it, like wind and stuff. But I've never noticed the wind of it, but I've heard the hatch open around me before and found it that way. So, yeah, it's. I wouldn't say it's the easiest way to survive, but hey, their survivor just made it. Good for them. That was a fun game. Curb Your Enthusiasm is coming back. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. Pixel art. That's cool, man. And we level up our trapper. We level up the trapper. Trapper Keeper. And when you want to do, like, when you start seeing perks like this as you start going along farther, start trying to, like, plan your route to the perks, guys, because at a certain point they start disappearing. So I want to get to this perk right here, which looks like it's going to be a pretty sweet perk. Monster Shrine. Your fervent care of hooks found in the basement have aroused the entity's interest. The basement hooks are granted the following bonuses. Faster entity possession, increased difficulty to escape. That's a pretty sweet perk right there for the killer. And we're about 2 or 3 levels away from having another perk with our killer. Alright, let's go on and take out the survivor some more. Ping Ming, we will try to live. Live to win. You know what I wish they'd make a new one of, but it'd be pretty hard because the old one's legendary. But it'd be awesome if they found a way to make like a new Married with Children. It'd be so hard though, because that original cast, you know, Christina Aguilera, you know, Ed O'Neill, and you know, just so many of great like comics came out of that. You know, or Christina Aguilera. I mean Christina Applegate Aguilera. It would be tough, but I would love to see Married with Children come back in some form. I still watch it in syndication when it's on TBS, man. The shows I've been watching a lot of on TBS lately are Wrecked and People of Earth. I like Wrecked the most. That show, it's like a satirical Lost, dude. It's pretty damn funny. Really good character actors in it. And a pretty interesting premise, you know. Like, I'm always watching it, and I'm like, Bear Grylls would not survive that way. They're like, we're out of water. I'd be like, Bear Grylls says you could tie plastic around a tree and make water. You know? A fire is most important for your signal. I'm a huge Bear Grylls fan. Watching Bear fly over Mount Everest in an experimental ultra glider was like one of the most amazing things I ever seen, dude. Like, he was just so gutsy. The creator of the vehicle was supposed to fly beside him, but chickened out, and Bear went ahead and did it. Pretty rad. Bear Grylls. Awesome. Bear Grylls should be a survivor in this. The coffee has gone flat, so now we're progressing to water. Water! Water! All right. Delicious hydration of agua. All right, here we go. We're going to survive. We're going to make it. See my teammate already. Hey, teammate, what's up? The universal language of the teabag. I like Fing Ming. Oh. Oh, it's the hillbilly. Scary. Yeah, Mick Dodge. Dude, Mick Dodge is awesome. There's a guy up there right now who's living up in Washington State similar to how Mick lived. Oh, there's the killer. The hillbilly's pretty aggro in this game. He scares me. His chainsaw allows him to one hit down the player. So instead of having to hit you twice, if he can hit you with that chainsaw, he'll take you down in one hit. Now, as long as I'm not running, I'm not leaving those ghost trails. So I really only try to run unless I have to. Hell, Bear, you know what? He's a survivor, man. In a certain situation, you might have to do that, you know? You never want to, but hey, if it's between dying or drinking one's own urine, we would probably choose the urine. I like this tall grass for Fing. I like how she moves and stuff, the character animations on her and stuff. I think that was my teammate bleeding. Yeah, let's heal him up. Good job, teammates. Yeah, this is on Xbox Freshly. This game's awesome, bro. It's $29.99 US, man, and it's amazing. I've been playing it for about a month. It's been out for about a month, and it is super cool. I think it's intense with great gameplay. It's fun, you know, good graphics. You know, I'm the kind of guy that, I'm 38, man. I'm going to be 39 this year. I like scary, and I like scary with, like, a fun premise, you know, like you're trying to survive. The whole PvP experience, I think, is pretty damn awesome. Overall, I just really enjoy this game. Looking forward to checking out Destiny 2 next week, and it's open beta. Pretty excited to learn some about Destiny and stuff. Yeah, this has been out for about a month. Oh, see that perk right there? Now, I have a perk on her that sometimes you won't have a blowout. If you have a blowout when you fail a button press attempt, then literally it gives a beacon to the killer. So that perk to me is just worth its weight in gold, dude. Ah, see, it did it again. It saved me again. Cool, Ghost Dog. I already pre-ordered it. I'm very sure I'm gonna play that game, you know, and if it's a game that I'm into, I'll usually pre-order. This game is so intense. I always buy my games digitally. I don't buy them. The only thing I buy from GameStop anymore are systems. I like to buy my games digitally. That way I don't have to worry about cases or discs getting scratched or anything like that. Yeah, and I think it'll start like at midnight on the 18th, so basically July 19th. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to check it out. Alright, so now that we've got two things fixed, somewhere randomly on this map, a hatch is going to appear. It won't be open yet unless you're the last survivor, but there's a chance that if you're the last survivor, you can find it, make it to it, and escape. Yeah, you know, I'm looking, you know, like at GameStop, I've gone in there and I've got an email for when the Xbox One X becomes available, but they still haven't called me on it, so I've been just like waiting for days to know when I could buy the system and you know, pre-order mine and stuff like that. So, and like I don't know, their customer service over there at my local GameStop's kind of gone downhill. Got like this college kids, like two college kids working there. Neither, you know, they're college kids. They're interested in doing what they're doing in life. They don't really care about old dorky gamers like me that are like, when's my Xbox coming in? When's my Xbox coming in? It's another one is that new Super Nintendo Mini. I want one of those on the 29th of September. We only need 2 more generators. We got a real good chance of getting out of here. Damn it. I don't know, Steve. Damn it, I whiffed on that one twice. Ah, shikes! No! Oh, he's gonna chop me. I don't want to get chopped. Oh, I stunned him, but he got me. No! Leave Brittany alone. Oh. Oh. No. Come on. No, there's a hook right there. No. Well, our guys got it to where they're ready to escape. This guy looks like he's gonna watch me die. No, teammate, just run away, man. You can't save me. I'm gonna let it kibosh me. I don't want my teammates to die trying to save me. I'm done for. Just get out of there. Run. Run. Ooh, lasagna or spaghetti? All right, well, it depends. That's a great one, bro. Like, I love to make a really nice, thick, homemade lasagna. Oh, my God. Get that ricotta in there. Get, like, 4 different types of just really good cheese. Like, a little Parmesan. Maybe a little mozzarella. The ricotta. Maybe something kind of American, like a white cheddar or sharp cheddar in there. And then usually like a sausage filling. Oh my God, so good. So good. But I love spaghetti too, bro. I'm a huge spaghetti fan, man. I am a big time spaghetti fan. Ah. I think my favorite lately has been like linguine with shrimp, man. Just like, oh, so good, dude. Get the fresh, really nice prawns, toss them in there with some linguine real quick or linguine fine, and just, oh, let it rock with just, no red sauce at all, just a little butter, garlic, parsley. Oh, man, maybe a little chiffonade, some basil. So good. Yes, Steve, I'm with you on that. It feels like a grilling day today for sure, bro. Yeah, at the end there, I sacrificed myself rather than have the teammate get killed trying to save me. The hillbilly with his chainsaw can down him in one. So sometimes I like to try to just play like a team player and just be like, bro, try to stay alive, save yourself. I'm gator bait, I played a good game, but at the end of the day, the hillbilly found me, caught me. Nice. I know, dude. You guys make me so hungry in here all the time, dude. Well, one of the things that's really interesting, too, in this game that was pointed out to me by OWCY is the shrine here where you can get super sweet perks by earning these points up here where I have 815. So now I should have access to any one of these perks right here. And you definitely want to spend your points when you see a perk you want. And they change after every couple days. This one seems like a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one right there, too. Empathy. I'm going to go ahead and get that one. That's pretty sweet. So you can find your teammates. Guys, remember, you can get me on Facebook, you can get me on Twitter, you can get me on YouTube. It'd be awesome to get a follow over there on our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow it. I know every time I ask for a follow on YouTube, 2 people unfollow me, but please, pretty please, with sugar on top, it's free to do. We got a lot of videos on there. Oh, man. YouTube. The final frontier. Of course, you can follow this channel if you like. That would be awesome. I am a partnered streamer with Twitch. We do have a sub link. I've been here broadcasting, for over 2 years. I try to broadcast every single day. Luckily, this week I've been able to broadcast every single day, which is one of those things we like to do. We love to connect with you guys. We love to play the games. I always play what I'm passionate about. If I'm enjoying a game, that's the game I'm going to play, and I've played tons of games like World of Tanks, lots of Dead by Daylight, lots of Resident Evil, and we just want to continue to do that and, just play cool games and have good conversations. Sometimes the conversation might be about space. Sometimes we start talking about TV, pop culture, music, food. We always keep it pretty light in here, but I like to think that it's a pretty cool atmosphere, and you guys make it cool in here, so we appreciate your participation, appreciate having you guys in here, and of course we always want to hear from you and chat with you. All right, here we go. Let's try to stay alive. Hitman Club? It's the hillbilly again. Feel like he's looking for me over there. I'm gonna go this way. Mr. Scary Hillbilly, I don't want to die. All right, let's get the repairs going. Let's do it. Get our team out of here. Rescue Rangers. We do have a club here on Xbox. There's a Happy Chefs Club for gamers and foodies. Pretty cool club. I just kind of let it run itself, Every once in a while, check in on there. I like seeing a lot of people sharing videos on there and stuff. I think that's great. And Phoenix King does an amazing job of moderating on it and stuff. All right, here we go. Scary Hillbilly out there. Guys, you can get me on Facebook at Willie Euler if you'd like. We love to connect with you guys on there. I posted some stuff, some madness from the sushi bar yesterday. My buddy's like, that's a whole lot of alcohol. I was like, yeah! Gotta cut loose once a week, Have some fun. Oh, man. I don't know if I love eating more than cooking. I sure love them both, and it's always a fun experience to eat what you cook. I really enjoy, like, just enjoying life. Some of my favorite TV shows are, like, you know, watching the Travel Channel, like Epic Adventures and Zimmerman and Anthony Bourdain, and those guys are awesome. They're like my heroes. I love Iron Chef on the Food Network. That's pretty much that, and Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, pretty much the only shows I watch on the Food Network anymore. Used to be a big fan of Chopped, but it kind of got repetitive. I've auditioned a couple times to go on it. That's probably another reason why I don't watch as much anymore, because they never took me on there. Meh. Oh, I love video games, animals, nature, space. Love science and the thoughts of space travel and different stuff like that. Love history. Well, we got one generator up and going. And they got another generator up and going, so the hatch will appear somewhere. That's good to know. Three generators up and going. All right, let's go for this fourth one. Come on. Come on. Almost got it halfway. Come on, generator. I want to make it, man. I want to make it. Come on. Oh. 3/4 of the way there. Come on. The anticipation. I have seen the movie Life, Not for Nothing. I liked it a lot, man. Come on. All right, 2 generators up and running. All right. We just need one more, man. We just need one more. Yeah, I like the movie Life a lot. You know, it kind of reminded me of the original Aliens. It wasn't what I expected it to be. It was definitely interesting. It definitely had a lot of thought to it and stuff. Like, I was definitely thinking a lot when I was watching that one. All right, we need to find one last generator or the hatch. I felt like Ryan Reynolds, you know, did a good job, but it was, I think because he's filming Deadpool 2 or something like that, it was kind of a short movie with him. I can't wait for Deadpool 2. I gotta be honest, I was a little skeptical about Deadpool 1. I mean, I dig Ryan Reynolds. I didn't really care that much for the Green Lantern movie, so I was like a little bit skeptical about Deadpool 1, and then that movie blew my socks off. That movie was awesome. Come on, Fing. Come on. Yeah, oh yeah, agreed. I really liked the ending. I enjoyed the overall, you know, the demonstration of the movie. Nicely done, team. Well, I saw a gate over here. It's going to be tough to make it out, though, because that hillbilly, he gets pretty aggro pretty fast. Come on. Hear that chainsaw rev, man. Come on. Come on, girl. Let us out. Come on. Come on. Freedom. Oh, they all went out the other gate, so ladies, we're out of here. Awesome. Good job, team. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is pretty awesome, Toss Burrito. I agree on that, man. The team made it. We made it. Everybody survived. We escaped the hillbillies' clutches. Awesome. I have seen Fate of the Furious. I really liked it. You know, I put a post about liking it a lot, and I got put on blast. A lot of people were really hard on it. You know, it's that franchise for me because I grew up with that franchise, and you know, of course, the tragic death of Paul Walker and stuff. That was so sad. I love that franchise, and I love seeing how it's become like James Bond-esque, dude. It's like, I don't know if it'll go on forever in the same form that it's in. You know, a lot of the actors are getting older, and again, unfortunately, we lost Mr. Walker and stuff, which was a real bummer. Because he was a great star in that, a great guy. Oh, that one always gets me sad. Well, friends, I'm going to go ahead and call it a broadcast today. We've been here for 3 hours. It has been a pleasure to hang with you guys on this Sunday. I hope you guys have the best Sunday. I hope you go out there, have fun, enjoy yourself gaming. You can bet we're going to do more broadcasts on here. Lots of big games coming up. We're going to be looking at Destiny 2 pretty soon on the beta. Also, other games coming up like Fortnite and stuff, so we're definitely going to check those games out. We want to connect with you guys again. You can get us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, here on Twitch. Of course, I'm on Xbox. I'll get my gamer tag up for you if you'd like to add me on Xbox. Happy Chef Will. I always try to be pretty darn happy. If you want to chat with me about food on Twitter, food on Facebook, we love doing it. I love posting videos on there. You can find me real easy on Facebook, Willie Euler. And that also works for my YouTube too. I just hope you guys have the best day, everybody. Thank you so much for your time. We'll see you another time in another broadcast. Get out there and just have fun gaming and have fun with life. And we'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye, man. Have the best day, everybody.